Alright, ready? Let's play a little game here.
Uh-oh, I can't do it anymore.
Do you see the coffee?
Now I can. Oh, what are you doing? I don't want to drink your coffee.
I don't want to drink your coffee.
Oh.
I think we need a third cup to make this actually something you're not...
Oh, okay, stop. Stop.
Okay.
I think you need to switch them back.
What?
Do you have them right now?
I'm pretty sure they're right.
Nope, not right. That's not right. Because I can smell your French vanilla creamer.
Darn it. Darn you. I thought since we're playing games today, let's play some games.
We're gonna play the This or That game Thanksgiving edition, give some fun life updates, and actually are really super. We're gonna show you the shed that we moved. You will not believe the transformation.
It doesn't look like the same building.
Nope.
You gonna take a drink of that yet or what?
What? Let's just share why I don't want it. What goes into your coffee?
Creamer.
Like French vanilla.
Oh, ease up with the... what goes into yours?
A little heavy cream and honey. And Tom's like, your coffee stinks, but all right, let's get to the game.
All right, take a sip.
I know this is mine. Yep. You can't fool me with coffee. All right, well, like I said, we're gonna play the This or That game Thanksgiving edition.
I don't know that we greeted everyone yet today.
Hello, it's really good to see you today.
Hello, how are you?
All right, are
Welcome
you ready?
to the Minimal Mom YouTube channel.
And we want you to join in. So what you can do is start a comment and then put your answers. And then it would be fun to know if you're more like Team Tom or Team Open Shelves. That's a weird throwback.
Oh, that's a terrible Don't be on that team. Or Team Board and Batten. That's probably
that's the more
probably
recent.
A more heavy used
controversial.
One. Yep.
So I'm gonna say two things and you say which is your preference.
Like I need an example.
Like ham or turkey.
Both.
No, you can't say both. You had to pick one.
Oh, I only can pick one?
Yeah.
I thought I just had to give you an answer.
Nope.
Okay, go.
Ham or turkey?
Turkey.
I would go ham. Stuffing or dressing?
Stuffing.
Stuffing, I have to go with. Well, no, my aunt made a
Hey, Don,
really
this is a
incredible
one
dressing.
answer quick game. You're making it take longer.
Speed round. Black Friday or Cyber Monday?
Oh, neither.
No, you had to pick one.
We don't buy things. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, we're not allowed to do either.
I buy things, actually, so I buy things every day of the year except those 2 days.
You're supposed to do it quickly. Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday.
Cranberry sauce or jellied cranberries? I would probably say neither, but I'll go jellied cranberries.
Neither.
You have to pick one.
I picked what I would.
All right, mashed potatoes or sweet potatoes?
Mashed potatoes.
Sweet potatoes.
Ugh.
Take a nap or play football?
Nap.
I'd go football.
Ugh. Ew.
Host or be a guest?
Guest.
I would go with guest as well. Cornbread or rolls?
Cornbread.
Really?
Oh my goodness. Well, I think it's you probably haven't had like legit cornbread.
Okay.
Your grandma's cornbread is actually amazing. Do you not recall this?
That's true, but she doesn't normally make it for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna go rolls.
Ugh.
Ew.
Ew.
Appetizer or dessert? This is a hard one.
Oh. Can I pick both?
I know.
I would say appetizer.
Dessert. Really?
Mm-hmm. I feel less guilty if I had a little appetizer than a dessert. But I probably eat the dessert anyway.
Parade or football game?
Oh, see, I'm not into sports, but I'd rather watch a football game than a parade.
Me too. Pumpkin pie or apple pie?
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin, for sure. Actually, I would say the pumpkin dump cake. I'll put the recipe down below. Or are you on the all-out pie with whipped cream?
Seems like you're changing the rules here.
Sorry. Cook or clean?
Clean.
Cook. White gravy or brown gravy?
White gravy.
My grandma makes really good gravy too.
White gravy.
I would,
I don't know that it's white. It's more like creamy.
Yeah,
okay.
But for Thanksgiving, I would go
white gravy. I'd be like, why is that white?
Why is it so white? I don't trust it. Drink or eat? Oh, I don't know if we can. We'll keep going. Leftovers or ew?
Eat.
No
My
leftovers.
answer was eat. What's the next one?
Leftovers or ew? No leftovers.
Leftovers.
Yeah, I'd go leftovers.
Yep.
Tom doesn't always love leftovers, but I think for Thanksgiving,
bring it on.
they're way different.
Pile it on for the next month till Christmas comes around.
Right. Okay, last one. Green beans or corn?
Corn.
I knew you would say that. I would go green beans if it's in green bean casserole. Then it's like a no-brainer.
Ew.
That's what your family always makes. I never had it until your family made it for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and I have never eaten it because
It's so good though.
Actually, I ate it when I was little and it's gross.
It's not gross.
That is definitely not something you want to eat.
Leftover. Yeah, the onions on top get a little mushy.
Oh.
All right, well, I would love to know whose answers you resonated with more.
Winner!
There's no winner.
There is.
All right. And I would actually love to know what you're doing for Thanksgiving too. We're
not going anywhere.
Not this year. So
at all.
We'll be staying down here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go to my parents for like lunch-ish on Thanksgiving Day.
When I say we're not going anywhere, I mean we're not traveling outside of our home area.
Usually we would go up to Tom's sisters, live about 3 hours away. He has three sisters.
Like the Canadian border?
So up by Duluth. And so we would normally go up there because it's easier for us just to travel up.
Yep.
And then you be the guest and not the host.
Exactly. Then we can leave. We can come when we want and we can leave when we want. It's like the perfect solution.
It's good. But not all of his sisters will be home this year, so we're gonna catch up with them at Christmas. So we'll go to my parents and feast there, and then be around home. So love to know what you're up to too, or if you have like any fun like Thanksgiving traditions or non-traditional foods that you make.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well let's start with the most fun life update. We haven't shown the shed now that we've moved it. So we had this shed that was behind the house. It blocked the sunrise.
It is a glorious building even when it was behind the house. And it was my dream to have a big shed.
Yep.
Also shop. To store all your car. I'm a big car guy, and so cars and tools and all that stuff that is glorious to me.
Yep.
That's what I did.
And so the problem was we were at the point where Tom wanted to start finishing it off to be an actual shop. It was just more like a pull shed. And so that meant like concrete and insulation and all this. And I was like, hold on. I don't want you to finish it with it there because it's unsightly behind the house and it blocks the sunrise. I've actually taken more video of the view now without it there. So hands down.
She's had 6 months to get over.
Okay, but in all seriousness, Tom.
I know. So the reason I didn't want to move it was the expense and the work.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a lot of money and a lot of work.
Right.
And I'm kind of guessing I'm going to have to do all the work, which I did, which is fine because...
But we're planning to...
live here forever.
Lord willing, you know, like if we had our choice, we would live here forever. So Tom has been working on it since then. It was a lot of work.
So the shed got taller and wider and more glorious.
Now we added a little porch onto it.
It's not minimal, let's be honest.
So here, and then we picked different colors. So here's what it looks like now.
Yep.
We were going back and forth on the color scheme for it. We were gonna do like white and black like our office, or cream and black, or tan and black.
And then last minute, we were originally gonna go with tan and black. And then last minute, I was like, you know what? Let's go with this color. I found this color. I think it'll look good. And Dawn was just like, yes, that is great.
That hardly ever happens, by the way, that we're just like instantly on the same page. It was this magical moment. It was great.
We weren't instantly on the same page. We went around
as
for colors for months.
soon as you said that, though, it was just like,
yep, let's do it. Go order it so we can't change our mind.
We like went to the home improvement store that day. So I love how it turns out. So the end we're showing here was all new tin because Tom had to reframe garage doors and windows, and there was a big sliding door on it.
Yep.
But we tried to save as much of the rest of the tin around the rest of the building, and we're gonna paint it to match. It turned out, or it's turning out, garage doors are back ordered. It's turning out way better than
3.5 months back ordered.
Yeah.
It's like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
It has turned out so much better than I would have ever imagined. So I really like Tom's design choices. You added overhang, like roof overhang on the end, and then the porch, and so I think it looks awesome. So good work.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Sometimes I drive out there and just look at it. It's not done yet too. You can see in the picture there's a little bit more tin yet I have to do on it.
Yeah.
But...
All right, speaking of projects, upcoming house projects. So we were actually trying not to do any more house projects for a while because we were kind of burnt out.
Yep.
However, we put vinyl plank flooring in when we first moved in And it was the least expensive vinyl plank available at the time.
Yeah, it was literally like the cheapest vinyl plank 5.5 years ago. We've been wildly hard on it.
It's held up great.
Yep.
We just didn't quite install a few sections correctly.
So here was the scenario. We bought this house. We were living in Dawn's parents' basement at the time. We wanted to do a bunch of lipstick stuff real quick before we moved in. And so all new flooring. Well, when we peeled up the carpet and the old linoleum, we found out that the floor levels were like 1/8 of an inch off from one side of the house to the other. And so me being me, I was like, it's vinyl plank flooring. It's supposed to conform to everything. So what I did, because I was trying to just do it quick and cheap and easy, is I took some self-leveler, I thinned it down, I skim coated it and just kind of like blended it down, and then I vinyl planked over the whole floor. Well, it was good for a couple years.
Yeah.
And then, like 2 years ago, we went on vacation,
right. Yep.
and we dropped the furnace down to like 50. And when we came back home, that section of flooring between the halves of the house pulled apart and then broke. And then since then, it's just been getting worse. Now there's like a whole big section of the flooring is like just coming apart and breaking.
So to fix that, you have to pull it all up. And so...
And add to this level that we're sitting on so it's a flat floor across.
But you can't, with the vinyl plank, you can't just fix a section in the middle of the floor because it all clicks together.
Yeah, you got to go from one end to the other. You can't just start in the middle.
So we have, every time we go to the home improvement store, pretty much we like look at the flooring section, and there's a couple others that were like, that would be super cool to put that in our house.
And we have so we have vinyl plank flooring, and we have some friends who have put down luxury vinyl plank flooring, and we're like, what is luxury?
Yeah, they were like, oh, it's LVP, and I'm like
LVP, hold on,
Google,
difference? What is
this? We were Googling it on the way home. I'm like, what's the difference?
Like, oh.
So basically,
so I found some premium luxury vinyl plank flooring and bought it.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do, we want to reuse this because it's inexpensive, but like not totally inexpensive. So
yeah, and for the most part, I'd say 95% of this flooring is still good.
So we want to reuse it in our office building. They still sell it at the store where we got it, so we can get some more to fill in if we need to.
Yep.
But most of the pieces are actually still in really good shape. So our thought is put something in here, since we have to pull it all up anyways to fix it. Put down something we like really love in here, and then move this stuff out to there. So Tom is he's doing a scratch test to see how durable this is. So
I thought, well,
scratch it really hard and show.
So this is just like a metal. So hopefully no one will do this to our floor.
Yeah.
But so it's peeling up, but I mean, that's fairly deep there, and it still looks right. And granted, you'll feel a...
Right, but it looks like the color goes deep into this top layer, so it'll be more forgiving to scratch.
I'm being pretty aggressive with this.
Yeah. No, it's encouraging how thick that top layer is, because that wouldn't be the experience with the other stuff that we have.
There we go.
Oh, now did you finally get
through? I found something now.
Okay, but yeah, that's a pretty deep
That is pretty deep.
So is this because it's a premium luxury vinyl plank that you can scratch at it like this and still have it like...
No idea. Let's go to our friends' houses and scratch through theirs.
So this is what we mean is what has happened only in a few places. Is
yeah,
this
only
little, like,
very few places.
White divot.
So this is in our kitchen. Something fell and took a chunk out of it. And this is much shallower than what I just did.
So we know we're not going to reuse this piece, so Tom's going to scratch it this one.
or if we do reuse it, we'll cut this end off and it'll be like an end piece in a strip.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to... Oh yeah, that was pretty fast.
Yeah. But again, this has not happened. I mean, we could count like 3 spots on the floor that you can actually see white through. So it's still, even though this is cheaper, it's not luxury. It's still very durable.
Yeah.
Oh, and yes, our drawer front came off. Tom needs to fix. Sorry, I don't mean like right now. I'm just saying that's what happened. If anybody's wondering,
get out of our house.
And our hope too, again, since we hope to live here a long time, is that getting the premium luxury vinyl plank, which has like the padding built into it. It's higher quality.
Yeah.
That we'll be able to put that down and have no problems for a very long time. So we'll start on that in the next week or so.
Probably in a week, yeah.
You like starting projects on holidays, so maybe Thanksgiving morning?
I do. I'm trying to think though, what am I going to do on Christmas this year?
Yeah, oh no. Nope. Okay, puppies. The invisible fence is awesome. They are 11 months old now. They were born in January.
Yeah.
They're doing great. The invisible fence has worked awesome.
Mm-hmm.
We've had no issues with them running through it or anything.
Nope. They do still shred stuff. We have to be very particular that nothing can be left out that could turn into confetti, including wiring on trailers. That was a fun surprise.
Oh yeah.
Somehow they can get up on the sides of the trampoline and peel the foam down. That's been fun. Yeah.
So typical puppy behavior. But I don't know. They seem super happy. It's so fun watching them outside because they're always side by side.
Yeah.
And they're playing with each other.
Yeah, they're either laying around or they're wrestling to where you think one of them is going to hurt the other.
Yeah. So it's been fun.
But they're fine.
But they're doing well. They're great around us and the kids, and the girls have been doing a really great job taking care of them and letting them out and putting them in and feeding them and all that. So I think it's been a good responsibility for them, and I'm glad we waited till these ages. They're 10 and 12, so I think it's been good. So
yeah.
Let's see, foster care, just no update still. They email.
It's like the weirdest thing.
Yeah, and they're like, do you want to be on the first call list for the month? Like at the beginning of every month, they're like, do you want to be on the first call list? And I reply back and I'm like, yeah, for sure, put us on it. And we have gotten 0 phone calls. So it's fine. We had a social worker change recently.
Yeah, the one we had retired, and I don't know that they placed us with a new one. I think that's probably part of the issue.
Yeah, they haven't introduced us to a new one yet, but there's a gal that's kind of been still sending emails and stuff. So I don't know. We don't know. That's where it's at. So we're here. Homeschooling is going really well this year. And the kids actually say that too, which is kind of fun. We have one critic of it who lets us know if they think things aren't going how they should. So we joined a co-op this year, which they love, and that has been really great. And curriculum, I just don't feel confident to share all of our curriculums because I feel like I'm still learning. And every child is so different. You really have to try different things until you figure out what works for them. So I think what I've learned is just not being afraid to jump ship on a curriculum, even if someone else said it was so awesome and exactly what worked for their kid. So I try to be open-minded about it. If it's not working, I don't force it and we move on to something else. I donate it, or I donate it. You could put it on Marketplace, but I just donate it and pass it on because I can't keep a lot of inventory around our homeschooling, or it stresses me out and it's really not fun. So, and how do you think homeschooling is going? Should I give you a this or that answer?
Yeah, go for it. I was going to say, you don't even have a question.
It's going well, and it's going good.
Here, do you think it's going good or not?
No, I want 2 positive answers. Is it going good or is it going well?
I think it's going fine.
That wasn't an answer.
Oh, so let's be honest. We didn't really follow the rules on the this or that. I don't know that I pay enough attention to the homeschooling to have a good gauge as to what my opinion is.
Yeah.
I just know that they're smarter than they were last year, so.
There you go. And our Declutter Your Home in 15 Minutes a Day workbook will come out a week. I don't have it here. I
was going to say.
I brought it to my parents to show them and I forgot it there.
So now it's a coaster.
No. No, my mom was thrilled to see it. It's 170 full color pages, just room by room through your house. Strategies to know exactly how much to keep of each thing, what to do with piles and other stuff that usually intimidates us, storage spaces. And so I'm really excited about how it turned out.
You should be, because you put a lot of time and effort into this. When I say Dawn put a lot of time and effort, Dawn put a lot of time and effort into this book.
Yeah, it was like, it got to the point where I'm like, well, I can't turn back now, but oh my goodness, this was so much more work. We also worked in all of our top like ideas, like the silent to-do list and inventory, and some of those like key concepts that help reframe how we look at stuff. So interspersed in the lessons are also those. And so writing that, having the pictures, keeping it concise, like it was really important to me that it's very easy to read and to get through. We had a technical writer help us to make sure that the information is very easy to consume and apply. Like that was, I'm like, if I'm gonna write a book, it has to be practical, or just, I don't even wanna be involved with it. But it'll be available a week from today. We'll definitely keep you posted. We'll have a sale price for Black Friday through Cyber Monday, so whichever day you like. We'll have a special price for that. We'll keep you posted about that. And then
I think it would be a very good thing to give as a super passive aggressive way to gift it to a family member or a friend. Don't you
I think it would be a great gift, but I think you have to write a note like, hey, we should do this together, or this has been really helpful. I don't think your house is cluttered.
I think it would be like, hey, I did this and thought it was great, you should do it too, kind of a thing.
Hey, your house is a wreck every time I come over. Will you please do this?
Yeah, that's a good tactic. I think that'll
We'll work on that.
Yeah, yep.
We'll see if we can put together some verbiage for you if you want to gift it to someone. So the plan is that it would arrive before Christmas too, if you want to give it as a gift.
that's
why
been
we
the
had
goal
to like
the whole
get
time.
it in.
Yeah, yep.
So that's the plan. A lot of people, like we said last week, we're like, Lord willing and if the creek don't rise. And there were so many fun comments of people like, I have not heard that saying forever. So I don't know. I love reading your comments. It's so fun. So anyways, that is our plan. We'll keep you posted with all of it. So we're just so grateful for your support, your kind comments, how you share our videos with others, and like tactfully say, maybe this will help you too.
I'm curious because I think you're super creative, but I don't think I am. Does anyone have a good way to say that? Like,
Oh yeah, that would be fun if you left a comment, like if you were gonna share this with someone, like.
Or a super rude one. That's funny too. Like like either end of the spectrum, basically. Like one side or the other.
Okay, so this or that, right?
Yeah,
so give us the this
yeah.
or that. Okay. All right. Well, we've given you tons of ideas to leave comments today, so we will definitely look forward to reading those. But we love you so much. We are so grateful for your support, and we'll see you again next week.
Bye bye.